working on our pieces of fall corn. And we first of all used a ruler to make a grid of vertical lines and horizontal lines. Then what we did is we made each of these curved to make it look like it was a more realistic corn kernel. So after you get done with your Sharpie and have your grid looking really nice, full of corn kernels, you're going to get out the oil pastels and we're going to use certain colors to color them in. So what do you notice about the different colors that I've used? What do they have in common? Jace?
They're warm colors?
They're warm colors, exactly. So over here on my color wheel, it shows me different warm and cool colors. We're just going to be using them on the warm side. So reds, oranges, yellows, some pink. So this is what your corn cob kind of looks like right now. Mine's not going to be perfect, of course, because I'm not using my helpful measuring tool, which is a ruler. And then you are going to use different warm colors to fill this in. So if you notice, I don't really think there's hardly any corn kernels that are just one solid color. I used different colors and then kind of blended them together. So for starters, I will take a red and a yellow, and I can make some circles if I want. And then I could do another warm color in between. And you can use your finger to blend them. And where they overlap, it's making a new color. Can you tell what color it's making? Red and yellow, where they overlap, it's turning. Exactly. So that's an interesting pattern that you could do. Here's one that was really popular last year with the fourth graders. Going from one color to another color. So they started with pink, then yellow, and red. Find myself a pink here. Do a section of pink. And then it's gonna slowly morph into some yellow. Do you have any predictions of what color it's going to turn when these two colors mix? Yep.
Peach?
Kind of a peach, yes, like an orangey color. Very good. And to some red. Now here's the trick. When you want to blend some of these colors together, you're always going to use your lightest color. In this case, out of these three, the lightest color is? Yeah. So take the yellow and then go right on top of this pink. Ooh, can you see the peach? Can you see it from where you are?
Yes, kind of.
When you come up here, you'll be able to see it better. And then right over the top of the red, it's turning a new color. Cool. See how they're all blending together really nicely? So you can be really creative with the warm colors that you use. However, one thing that you have to do that I haven't talked about yet is somewhere in your corn kernels you have to create a pattern. So a pattern is something that repeats. And you can do that by having colors repeat, like yellow, red, violet, yellow, red, violet. Or you could do some shapes that are fall shapes. Like here I made a leaf, a pumpkin, here's a sunflower. They're all fall objects. So you can make your patterns with colors or with objects. in just a little bit, I'm gonna pass out some white sheets of paper, and on them is a bunch of different fall objects. You can look at them to give you ideas of different objects you could put on your corn. Sound good? Does anyone have any questions? Paisley?
Are we gonna eventually watercolor paint these?
We are not gonna watercolor paint these. Nope, that's just oil pastel. Brayden?
So do you have to do the exact same thing?
As me? Yours can be different. I just want you to make sure that you use warm colors, and somewhere in it you have to have a pattern. Okay? William?
Do you have to use can you use other warm colors than just that?
Other warm colors? Sure, you bet. And you got these new oil pastels, so you have lots of different shades of warm colors. Yeah.
So like, can you have like 2 at the most, or does everything need to be like different?
To what are you saying? Colors?
Like, yeah, at the most.
You could use as many warm colors as you want.
Say like for like the pattern.
Oh, yeah, I hear what you're saying. Okay, so here obviously I just have 2 colors that are repeating in my pattern. Maybe you want 3. That's fine. Or maybe you want 3 objects to repeat. That's fine too. Okay?